Namaskar. Welcome back to Banglar Ghore Baire. Today we are going to narrate a story of Partition Pantry. When Bengal was torn in 1947, it wasn't just borders that split. It was homes, kitchens, thalas, taste itself. What crossed over wasn't just people, it was piyaji wrapped in banana leaf, jars of Shutki clutched like heirlooms, and recipes folded into memory like prayer. Refugees came with nothing, no land, no documents, but they carried fire in their stomachs and recipes in their blood. In the broken alleys of Kolkata, the East Bengali kitchen was reborn. There was no shame in dry fish. Chilies were sharper than grief. They cooked like they remembered floods, like they survived hunger, and every meal was an act of rebuilding, of reclaiming lost land through taste. Meanwhile, the Ghotis, whose roots were already in the West, held on to their own flavors. Subtle, measured, less heat, more hush. They saw the refugee food as too much, too pungent, too loud. The Bangals thought the Ghotis cooked without soul. But both were cooking versions of loss. Both kitchens, split by politics, told stories of survival in different dialects of spice. Partition didn't just saw a map redrawn. It rewired caste and class inside the kitchen. The food of the refugee, once mocked as lower class, slowly rose in power. From ridicule to restaurant menus, Shutki and piyaji marched their way up. Scarcity had been transformed into delicacy, and the thala had become a battlefield of belonging. By the 2000s, what was once ghetto became gourmet. Dhakai parotas ruled the roll stalls. Shidal arrived in air-conditioned apartments. The flavors of displacement became aspirational. A woman who brought no jewelry across the border guarded her Shutki jar like it was gold, because when identity is stripped away, what remains is memory and recipes. Our grandmothers didn't just cook, they archived Bengal. They preserved a lost country through coriander, chilies, and fish bones. And now something beautiful has happened. Ghotis eat Bhuna Ilish without guilt. Bangals serve Chingri pulao at weddings. The lines have blurred, but the history still lingers softly, like the smell of mustard oil on your fingers. This isn't just food, it's resistance on a steel plate. It's a post-colonial thala, a caste ledger, a refugee map, a gender story, written not in ink but in haldi, lonka, and tel. So the next time you sit to eat, pause, ask, what memory does this meal carry? Because in every Bengali kitchen, partition is still on the stove. For more such stories, like, share, and subscribe. Banglar Ghore Baire.